Our city knows the sweet taste of victory. From the Stanley Cup to a Division I title win.
That still doesn't feel real.
A triumph isn't an end.
Now, new stories are being written, and Fox 5 and the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network is following every team on ice. With our UNLV Skatin Rebel national champions.
It's great for the city, it's great for hockey.
How will they defend their title?
Let's bring it home!
And the Henderson Silver Knights, skating with something to prove while building tomorrow's legends.
It's great to be able to teach and grow off a win.
Plus, how our youth teams are teaching kids to fly on ice. And what's in store for the new faces of the VGK, including their monsters in the north.
The Golden Knights are beefing up their minor leagues with the Night Monsters. These teams, our teams.
Where their victories become our victories. Building the future of hockey, one player at a time.
Vegas wanted hockey, Vegas got hockey.
Covering every team on the ice, this is Hockey in the Desert Weekly.
Welcome inside another edition of Hockey in the Desert Weekly. I'm your host, Vince Sapienza, and while the weather is getting a little colder outside, so too is the play of our local teams. A lot to get to, so let's fire home a snapshot of what is in store over the next 30 minutes. We'll look back at all the action that was this past week for Vegas, Henderson, and Tahoe, along with the newest partnership with the VGK organization, which will help enhance the fan experience. Plus, the Skatin Rebels back in town. I sit down with assistant captain Dylan Ford as they look ahead to the all-important Chicago Showcase later on this month. Now, the Golden Knights opened the season 5-0-2, 12 points out of a possible 14. But since then, 2-4-4, just 8 points out of a possible 20. Vegas' current homestand has been a disaster, losing 3 straight in 4 of their last 5. If you missed any of it, let's go to the Fortress and show you how it shook out with the Lightning. Starts have been a topic of discussion for Bruce Cassidy, and his team delivered maybe their best opening period of the season. Ivan Barbashev, he scored twice. The team fired 15 shots on net, led 2-0. We'd be tied heading into the third, and that's where things fell apart. Tampa scored 4 in the final frame, 2 on the power play, courtesy of Nikita Kucherov. In his third NHL start, Carl Lindbaum would get tagged for 5 goals in the final 40 minutes. Vegas ended up losing 6-3.
A good start, obviously. We let them back in the second, and they outdueled us in the third. So, yeah, we'll have to take a look at it. Back to the drawing board, but it's definitely not how you want to, finish our games.
Like I always try to speak about, there's going to be ups and downs throughout the season. That's how the season goes. You're always, you can get so high and so, feeling good, and it can come down quickly on you. So, yeah, it's a roller coaster ride throughout the season. The thing that this team does really well is just staying, right even keel. Don't get too excited. Don't get too low on yourself. We know we're a great team in here. Just got to trust what we're doing, and the results will come.
All right, so let's go to Saturday night, where we had a battle for the top spot in the Pacific Division between the Anaheim Ducks and Vegas. Another good start for the Knights. William Karlsson, the former Duck draftee, speeds in, puts this one on the platter for Brett Howden. A sweet feed from the Swede makes it 1-0. However, Karlsson would leave the game with a lower body injury, did not return. The VGK found themselves in a 3-1 hole in the third, but Pavel Dorofeyev finds his scoring touch once again on the power play, his team leading 10th of the season, and then with under 6 to play, Caden Korzak delivers maybe his biggest goal of his young career, ripping this one from the slot to send this thing into overtime. Vegas fired 24 shots on net between the final frame and OT, but could not get the fourth past Peter Mrazek. Jacob Trouba would sneak in the winner between the pads of Akir Schmid, and the Knights fall 4-3.
They're a good team. They're playing well, but I think a lot of it's on us too. I mean, we weren't up to our standard the first 2 periods. Yeah, maybe we had some spurts where we had some nice plays, but generally it wasn't our kind of hockey. And the third, like I said, it was just more of us.
So then 2 nights later, the reigning defending Stanley Cup champs in town, and not even 3 minutes in, it was fight night at the Fortress. Jeremy Lauzon and Donovan Sabrango dropping the gloves, with the Knights defenseman getting the decision, and a nice laugh to the sin bin en route. However, it was the skaters from Sunrise smiling on the scoreboard floor to catching Vegas mid-change, and everyone's favorite Brad Marchand catching Caden Korzak staring. Backhand biscuit going top shelf. Vegas down 2-0. But 85 seconds into the third, Tomas Hertl looking less like a Ninja Turtle, more like Superman. Full extension to reach for the rebound, his 6th of the season. They would eventually tie things up at 2. The Panthers had just 1 shot on goal in the 3rd period, but they made it count. Sam Reinhart on the power play, that would be the difference as the Knights lose their 3rd straight 3-2.
To be honest, I'm not sure what's really going on. It's that mentality. We just got to find a way to play like we do in the 3rd period in the last couple of games. And I think our goalie is there for us early on, and it's tough to get back in the game when you lose. So this is something we're going to take a look at some videos. Like we all know, we've been playing against really good teams. It's basically the same teams from the East, and Anaheim last game. So it's a little bit tough, but we cannot hope for an easy team to come in and just be good. So I think it's a really good challenge for us to be better playing against really good teams.
It looks like the future is now here in Las Vegas. The Golden Knights are going all in on AI technology. This past month, they became the first Major League sports team to partner with a robotics company as they look to revolutionize the game day sports experience. Meet Adam, an AI-enabled humanoid robot that has the ability to interact with guests, carry on a conversation, as well as pour a few drinks. Adam is the product of Rich Tech Robotics, a Las Vegas-based company and a provider of AI-driven robot solutions.
It's a powerful tool, we believe, that really is going to enhance the fan engagement and the hospitality offered at all types of venues. And we're thrilled now to be able to be partnered with the Vegas Golden Knights and to bring Adam to front and center with this partnership. Rich Tech Robotics President Matt Casella has put his robots in restaurants, hotels, and various events worldwide. Now he's breaking into the sports landscape, and to him, the Golden Knights franchise is a perfect fit. I mean, really location, right? I think, both being from Vegas, we're in Las Vegas very, very specifically because we believe it's the hospitality capital of the world. And to have a winning franchise like the Vegas Golden Knights to really embrace us and be excited about this partnership, be as excited as we are about this partnership, and in the many ways in which we can start to, bring about activations, both inside the arena, both at Toshiba Plaza, at the various functions that they have, their gala, which we just attended with Adam, where Adam was pouring wine, or the golf, the golf fundraisers, etc. It's really exciting to be deepening our partnership with our hometown of Las Vegas. In addition to his bartending duties pregame, Adam was also part of the show inside T-Mobile Arena, ringing the rally siren prior to the start of the 3rd period. We're getting to the point now, I think, in society at large, where there's more stories who have some anecdotal story of seeing and encountering a robot in the real world, right? So we're getting to this point where the familiarity is getting there. People are starting to be comfortable seeing robots performing tasks out in the real world working. And we really think that Adam is a very powerful one in the sense that he's interacting with the general public, right? Not a lot of robots are out there that are sitting in this space that Adam is, where he's interacting with the general public. He's performing a service, a hospitality task that allows him to engage with the public. Casella says Adam is just the start of what's possible in the future. And the goal is not to remove human hospitality, but rather help the existing workforce while enhancing customer experience. I think that, that people go there a lot, but I think we are focused at Rich Tech Robotics around providing robotic solutions that allow for really the repetitive tasks, a lot of the work that can be done through automation to be done through automation, which allows for the human labor that's still around in these businesses to be devoted to higher touch tasks, right? Really allows for the operators of these businesses to think about new ways. And that's the exciting thing, right? It's not about, it's not about just a replacement. It's about how you can add and do more. I think, from a business standpoint, anybody who owns and operates businesses understands that you can't cut your way to success, right? You've got to find a way to grow your businesses, generate more revenue. And that's done in the hospitality and entertainment space by providing an amazing experience to your guests. And we really believe that products like Atom really allow for companies like the Vegas Golden Knights to provide that type of experience to their fans.
Now, the partnership will include more appearances at select games from Atom throughout the season on Toshiba Plaza, as well as other local events and conventions around town. Despite all the ice, we're just getting warmed up here on Hockey in the Desert Weekly. When we return, we're checking in with the Silver Knights, looking ahead to a big weekend playing at Lee's Family Forum. Keep it here.
You're watching Hockey in the Desert Weekly.
Pull and drag move here from Fleming. They score. Joe Fleming, his first goal of the preseason, has given Vegas a 2-1 lead.
Who can forget the goal of the preseason back in September? Joe Fleming, the defenseman turned forward, showing off the silky mitts, dangling, deaking, toe dragging, and sniping home his first in an NHL sweater. Now, while it will not count in the official record book, it is one he won't forget, but you also can't take one away from the weekend.
Here come the Silver Knights the other way, a 2-on-1 developing. Left circle pulling, save made, Tompkins rebound, scores. Here come the Silver Knights the other way.
In his 45th career American Hockey League game, Fleming gets his first AHL goal. Now, because they were on the road, the home broadcast chose not to deliver a single replay, but that's okay. He won't forget it. Neither will we. Fleming has 2 points in 9 games for Henderson this season.
I mean, it was great. I mean, it was a great play by Hallam. Came in, took a good shot, and rebound laying there for me, and I just hammered it home.
A great moment for Fleming, though not a great last few games for the Silver Knights. Last time I was standing here, Henderson had won a franchise-best 7 straight. Since then, they've lost 3 in a row. It started at home against San Diego and then continued on the road in Bakersfield. The Condors completed the weekend sweep over the Silver Knights, outscoring them 9-5.
We'll take the lessons we learn out of this. It's early in the year. It's a month in. We got to learn how to handle success. We got to learn how to handle momentum swings, all those kind of things, and make the next play.
Now this week, the Silver Knights are back at Lee's Family Forum for a 2-game set with the Calgary Wranglers, and Saturday, the team will host their Hockey Fights Cancer Night. The first 3,000 fans will receive a travel sunscreen giveaway, and fans are encouraged to create I Fight For signs to show support for loved ones who are or have battled cancer. There will be a sign-making table on the concourse.
O'Leary moving left, watched by Mack, gets behind the goal, centers it, score! McGrew ends it.
Jake McGrew was the overtime hero in Rapid City as the Night Monsters opened up their 3-game set with a pair of points in their pocket. Tahoe took the first 2 games, extending their road winning streak to 4 games, though they came up short on the sweep, losing Saturday night. The team in teal wrap up this road trip with a 3-game set against the Greensboro Gargoyles starting on Thursday. And don't forget, you can watch the Night Monsters all season long on the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network. Your next chance, November 20th against Savannah. Still ahead here on Hockey in the Desert Weekly, it is time to turn our attention to the Scarlet and Gray. I go one-on-one with assistant captain and defenseman Dylan Ford to talk about their recent home success and the challenges that await in Chicago later this month. Welcome back inside Hockey in the Desert Weekly. I'm Vince Sapienza. The Skatin Rebels bounced back from a tough road trip by coming back home, taming the Wildcats by a combined score of 8-2 following that series at City National Arena. I caught up with a member of the UNLV Hockey Leadership Group to talk about their recent success and the challenges that await later this month. I'm here with the Skatin Rebels defenseman Dylan Ford. Dylan, first things first, how would you categorize the season? How is it playing out thus far early on?
I mean, yeah, we have a young team, so we're pretty happy with where we are right now. We still got a lot of work to do, but yeah, solid.
So first things first, I do want to talk about you were named as part of the leadership group this year. What did that mean to you, being named an alternate captain and assistant captain for this group?
Yeah, I was honored. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen there, but I'm really glad that the team and the coaching staff, put their confidence in me. So, yeah.
So obviously you guys followed a captain, Matias Del Monte, a season ago. Joey Corolla takes over. You're part of the leadership group. What is that dynamic like? Like, what are the conversations within the leadership group whether it's on the road, whether it's in the room, practice, games, what have you?
I mean, we talk a lot more than I think the team actually realizes. We're always trying to fix things and make things a lot better. We're always trying to get input from coaching staff, teammates. But I mean, yeah, it's mostly just a team effort. Like, obviously Joey's our captain and he's our leader. We're going to battle with him, but everyone kind of plays their role, so it's great.
All right, so let's talk about it. You're coming off a national championship. I got to see you experience that in real time. 6-0 out of the gate. Everything's going really well. I know you guys wanted to hit different check marks, but then you bump into a little adversity on the road. Talk to me about what that was like. First road trip, maybe the results didn't go your way, but what was the mood of the group as you guys are going through kind of, a bit of a tough spot?
Yeah, it was definitely tough. I mean, we have a winning culture here, and we never want to lose, especially on the road. And a team that was ranked below us, two teams that were ranked below us at the time. So, I mean, yeah, it was a big learning curve for us, but I think it was good for us to have faced that adversity early. And now all we have to do is just kind of keep climbing the mountain.
Well, and you guys, it's not necessarily what happens, but how you respond, right? And you guys come back home here to City National Arena and put forth two really good efforts, 4-1 victories in back-to-back games against Arizona. And it's very obvious watching the games, at least from up here, teams are playing you different, right? Like, teams are playing you a little bit more physical, a little harder. How has that adjustment been despite being able to come back home and get the results?
Yeah, like, our coaches really harp on us about we're going to get every team's best every night, and we've seen that so far. So all it's going to do is make us better at the end of the day. So I think we're happy with it, and it's just going to make us elevate our game.
So we talked about the adversity on the road. One of those teams lower than you. Everybody is lower than you when you're the top team, though, so we should point that out. Minot State gets the better of you. You're going to have another chance at them at the Chicago Showcase later this month. I guess we've talked over the years how important that Chicago Showcase is for the tournament later on in the spring. What is the mindset as you have some downtime, practice time, to get ready for that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us right now is just to get healthy. We've been battling a lot of injuries, so get everyone back in the lineup. Just keep working. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of work to do still as a group, and we feel we haven't even put our best foot forward on the ice yet. So that's kind of our focus for the next couple of weeks here.
So for those that don't know, the Chicago Showcase, 3 games in essentially 3 days in less than a week's time. It's always kind of the primer, right, for what many hope to be the national tournament run in the spring. In your experience, what has that Chicago Showcase been like, and how has that helped you later on in the season?
Yeah, I know it's great. Like you said, the 3-3s are really tough, and you have to win 3 games in 3 days at nationals if you want a chance to win a national championship. So, I mean, we just did that in North Dakota. It didn't go our way, so we have a chance of redemption against 3 really, really solid teams. So.
And is it hard to not look at that game against Minot, against the Chicago Showcase, and be like, that's the one we want? Like, it's hard not to do that, right?
Yeah, we got it circled for sure. So, yeah.
How do you use that and propel that? Because you're not back here at City National Arena playing in front of your fans till mid-December. So what is the process like? What are you guys working on here at the practice?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to focus on ourselves, really. Like, we can look at all the other opponents and kind of try and compare and get ready for them, but we're just trying to get better as a group, work on things internally, and like I said, take this time to get healthy.
Early on in the season, there was a lot of discussion, a lot of it from me, and so I apologize for that, about the quest for a repeat, right? You guys have not minced words. You've talked about it. You've opened about it. Is that talk kind of in the rearview mirror now that the season's underway?
Yeah, I mean, like, we've tried to turn the page as much as we possibly can because it's a new group, new year. Last year was amazing, obviously, but if we're going to do it again this year, it's going to be a new story. So that's kind of what we're focusing on now.
How is life different for you following that championship run, another year older? Again, we talked about the leadership group, but helping the young guys. You know, I was talking to some of the young guys, they're like, just figuring out the schoolwork, being on the road, getting back to your schoolwork. Like, what has that process been like, a transition for you into a true leader on and off the ice?
Yeah, no, I've just been kind of trying to be open with everyone. Like, I'm always there to answer any questions I can. Try and lead by example whenever I can as well. So, I mean, I've been in their shoes before. Like, I know it's an adjustment and it's tough your freshman year to kind of get things going. But, yeah, just kind of trying to take guys under my wing as much as I possibly can.
And for all the fans that, you know, are sitting there teetering on the fence, you know, haven't been to a Skatin Rebels game, what are they missing if they're not here come mid-December now?
They're missing a lot of good entertainment. I mean, we're a fast, skilled team. We're physical, and I mean, it's a great environment here at City National Arena. We get great fans. I mean, in my opinion, the best fans in the ACHA. So.
He is Dylan Ford. He is your Skatin Rebels defenseman, assistant captain, part of the leadership group for the Scarlet and Gray. Dylan, best of luck the rest of the way. We'll chat down the road. Thanks so much. Welcome back inside Hockey in the Desert Weekly. It's time to check in on the Golden Knights of yesteryear and take a look at the continuing quests around the National Hockey League. And we start in Smashville with the Stanley Cup champ Nick Hague traded to the Predators this past summer, gripping and ripping his first in a different shade of gold. Now, even though the Stars came out victorious in this one, Hague was named the third star of the night with a goal and assist. Also notable, Eric Holla picked up the secondary apple on that tally. Let's go to Hockey Town, where Jonathan Quick showed even at the ripe age of 39 years young, he has still got it. Taking on his former teammate and U.S. hockey teammate Patrick Kane. Looks like he's about to fill the open net, but Quick makes the desperation stick check to keep him out. Now, it doesn't go down technically as a save, but the three-time Cup champ did pick up his 407th career victory. Now, as we wrap up Hockey in the Desert, it is time to clear the ice. Alex Ovechkin continues to rewrite the NHL goal scoring record books. The NHL's all-time leading scorer became the first to hit the 900-goal threshold. But what makes this most memorable was not just the goal itself, but what happened after. Take a look at St. Louis Blues goaltender Jordan Binnington. He gives up the historic goal and then decides he's going to keep the puck as a souvenir. Shoves it in his hockey pants. Now, everyone was looking for it, including the refs, who were wise to what was happening. They would eventually get it. The fun is gone. We'll see you next week.